All right, study time, guys. All right, now I want to break down this age of Aquarius. What people do not realize right now is we're in a new age. It's literally a new world right now. The old world just ended. And when I mean old world, I'm talking about this old age of Pisces. You know what I'm saying? The illusion. That's why we in this mix right now, because the illusion is gone. The illusion is lifted. You know what I'm saying? Now we're in the age of enlightenment. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at this and understand what this basically is, because we've been in this situation to where the Pisces age has been fading out. Like I said in my last video, we got to understand the themes that just came out of the Pisces energy, so you can actually see how we came out of this energy. Suicide, mental illness, escapism, religion. I could go on and go on, but you guys got to research this yourself. So now we're in the age of Aquarius. This is electric. This is dealing with higher thinking. Aquarius is a higher octave of Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Because it deals with intellect, but it's a higher mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a higher frequency of learning, of knowledge. So this is the energy that's over the earth right now. This is what we're going through right now. This is the fight that we're up against. Consciousness. You have people, you have groups, you have organizations in line to block consciousness. It's to keep your consciousness leveled. And what I mean by leveled is awareness. You can only be so aware. You know what I mean? When somebody is blocking your consciousness, somebody's blocking your consciousness is things that you're not aware of. You know what I mean? That you could be aware of. So let's go into this video a little deeper, and I'm going to just read a couple things so people can actually connect what I'm actually saying with what they're seeing in reality, how they're actually feeling as well. So don't take my word for it. Like my boy said, reading Rainbow. Look this stuff up for yourself, you know. So here we go. So, you know what I mean? Like right here, you see where they basically was talking about the Aquarian age, 29 claims in this book that they said, people talking about it. So they're just talking about people that's aware of that this is coming. You know what I'm saying? This is, however, is a contentious issue among astrologers. You know what I'm saying? Astrologers been talking about this for a minute. So now let's get into the actual energy of what this Aquarius is. Astrologers believe that an astrological age affects humanity, possibly by influencing the rise and fall of civilizations or cultural tendencies. What are we going through? Fall of this civilization, this fake ass economy, and cultural tendencies. Look at all this Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into that Black Lives Matter BS too. We'll get into that. But anyway, traditionally, Aquarius is associated with electricity, computers, flight, democracy, freedom, humanitarianism, idealism, modernization, astrology, nervous disorders. You know what I mean? Rebellion. You see all of these things actually going on right now. You see what I'm saying? They're actually going on right now. You know? Yada, yada, yada. No one knows when the Aquarian age began. The American Revolution and the discovery of electricity are all attributable to the Aquarian age. You have to think about it. When your mother was born and her mom was born, they were not coming out with cell phones and tablets. We're literally in the age. My first job was building computers. So I have Aquarius in my fourth house. As far as my emotional stability, my mother, you know what I'm saying? So I'm locked in. My mom was an Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? So electricity is because it's shocking. Things that have to do with Aquarius is shocking, because that's why you see all these different groups now. Look at Dwayne Wade's son. That's Aquarius energy. Shocking. The things that's coming out now are shocking. It's going to be a continuance of shocking. It's an electric energy over the earth right now. It's more electric. That's why they got these towers and things like that to interfere with the frequencies. These people think they smart, but it's only so much they can do. So another thing, like I said, Look what it says. A common position expressed by many astrologers sees the age of Aquarius as that time when humanity takes control of the earth and its own destiny as its rightful heritage, with the destiny of humanity being the revelation of truth and the expansion of consciousness, awareness, and that some people will experience mental enlightenment in advance of others and therefore be recognized as the new leaders in the world. Look at that. These people that's bringing this new awareness, this knowledge, these are the people that's leading in the forefront. Look at how things are changing now with the internet and all of that technology. It's an abundance of this stuff right now. So this is what the rise and the fall is of this whole civilization. It's the fact that we're innately waking up through our DNA. And they know this right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the people with these organizations that have researched all of this, that know a lot of things that the general public don't know. Proponents of medieval astrology suggest that Pisces, world where religion is the opiate of the masses, will be replaced in the Aquarian age by a world ruled by secretive, power-hungry elites seeking absolute power over others. That knowledge in the Aquarian age will only be valued for its ability to win wars. That knowledge in science will be abused, not industry and trade, and that the Aquarian age will be a dark age in which religion is considered offensive. And now we see the change and the shift of the religion. Religion was looked at as an opiate. The root word for religion, religio, ties in with superstition, superstitio. Religion, religio, ties in to the root word, to the words, the root wording definition of religio, too much fear. They looked at it was religion as people as confused to God's divine purpose in life. So people were so ignorant that they couldn't see their own purpose in life that they had to rely on somebody else's knowledge of what God said their purpose would be, or purpose for humanity in a nutshell. So because Pisces deals with the 12th house. 12th house has to do with escapism. Anytime you're taking your mind into your imagination, you're dealing with the energy of Pisces. So that's why religion is an opiate. Spirituality it's like an opiate. Anything that's taking you out of your reality, drugs, addictions, it's taking you out of reality. So that's how this religion played out. It was an illusion, and now it's lifted because people are more aware now. They're being more in tune with the earth. That's why you can't be in tune with the earth if you're in fear. That's why there's abundance of fear going right now. I'm going to get into the opiate of the masses. Religion is the opium of the masses. Like, you got to understand, people were literally fighting back in the day to get rid of this religion stuff because they knew how detrimental it was to people's minds. And look, often rendered as religion is the opiate of the masses. Blah, 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 blah. So religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people. You know what I'm saying? I often quote it only in part. The interpretation of the metaphor in this context has received much less attention. You know what I'm saying? Religion is indeed the self-consciousness and self-esteem of a man who has either not yet won through to himself or has already lost himself again. But man is no abstract being squatting outside the world. Man is the world of man, state society. This society produced religion, which is an inverted consciousness of the world, because they are an inverted world. Religion is the general theory of this world. Whew. Woo! Some people might not even understand what I just said right there. It is the fantastic realization of the human essence, since the human essence has not acquired any true reality. The struggle against religion is therefore indirectly the struggle against the world, whose spiritual aroma is religion. Religious suffering is at one and at the same time the expression of real suffering and a protest against real suffering. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature. Go back into that again. Let's see, find what I wanted to see. On them to give up their illusions about the, oh, wow. Demand for their real is illusionary happiness of the people is the demand for their real. Call on them to give up their illusions about their condition that requires illusions. Dang! The criticism of religion is therefore an embryo. The criticism of that veil of tears of which religion is the halo. Yeah. So I really didn't even want to get all into this, but I do want to, you know what I'm saying? I did want to basically tap into it. Less common, less accepted. Some writers speculate on what modern opium of the people would be, such as sports, fandom, celebrities, the distractions of television, internet, and other entertainment. Like, we have used the Bible as if it were a mere special constable's handbook and opium dose for keeping beasts of burden patient while they were being overloaded, a mere book to keep the poor in order. Yeah, I know that one of the leaders of what they call the social revolution has said that religion is the opium of the people. Opium, opium. Yes, let's give them opium and let them sleep and dream, because you're in a dream state. You're not in reality. A lot of people don't even understand life in general that's in these religions. They really just prey on a lot of things. A lot of people just say, as long as I believe in God, my belief in God is my protection. As long as I say that I believe in God, not really having no interconnection to what this God is, because somebody formed those words for you to even speak on. You wouldn't even be speaking the word God if nobody put that in your head. So what will you be thinking the creator, everything is, if you didn't have somebody giving you a thought to run with from the jump? So, and it says, and with this crazy activity of mine, I have also been using opium. You know what I'm saying? Those who toil and live and want all their lives are taught by religion to be submissive and patient while here on earth, and to take comfort in the hope of a heavenly reward. But those who live by the labor of others are taught by religion to practice charity while on earth, thus offering them a very cheap way of justifying their entire existence as exploiters and selling them at a moderate price tickets to well-being in heaven. Religion is opium for the people. Religion is a sort of spiritual booze. I said that, in which the slaves of capital drown their human image, their demand for a life more or less worthy of a man. And that's what I'm telling you. And I didn't even want to get all into that, but it's important to understand, like I said, whether you're doing alcohol, whether you're smoking weed, anything that's altering your mind is dealing with Pisces, even playing a video game. So that's people that's talking about people, are you too religious? Somebody that's playing video games, that has an addiction with video games, can't say nothing about nobody that's religious, or anybody that's spiritual, that's addicted, you know what I mean? Like addicted to their spirituality, their religion, because it's the same thing. But that's what people don't understand. Right? So let me go back and look at this real quick, because it's something I wanted to show y'all right now. But go read this for yourself so you can understand it better. So, a wave theory of the shifting great ages suggests that the age of Aquarius will not arrive on a given date, but is instead emerging in influence over many years, similar to how the tide surges forward incrementally rather than all at once. Rudolf Steiner, check out some of his work, man. Dude used to go deep. Check dude out. But it says Rudolf Steiner believed that age of Aquarius will arrive 3573. You know what I'm saying? And Steiner's approach, each age is exactly 2,160 years. Based on its structure, the world has been in the age of Pisces since 1413. Religion, look up the history. Rudolf Steiner had spoken about two great spiritual events, the return of Christ in the ethereal world and not in a physical body, because people must develop their faculties until they can reach the ethereal world and incarnation. And it says, Zoroaster's destructive spirit that will try to block the evolution of humanity. They're blocking the evolution. What are they doing all day? Giving you all of this fake news, fake simulated media. They're blocking your consciousness. You can only be aware of what they're putting in your head and putting in front of you if you don't have it in you to think for yourself. All wisdom comes from within, comes from the darkness, which is the light. You feel me? So When you can project your own darkness, when you can project that light, you feel me? When you projecting your own light and not relying on somebody else's light, relying on somebody else's light is taking somebody else's literature, taking somebody else's word, taking somebody else's ideology without having an experience of your own for yourself before attaching yourself. So everything that I'm pretty much speaking on is things that you can look up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Please do. You know what I'm saying? Please do. So that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to show you guys how this is what we're in right now. There's no coincidences what's going on. It's a shift in the world. The world has never been the way that it has been. This is what they was prophesying about in the Bible. They weren't prophesying. These people just understood the planetary energy. So the people that's not aware of the planetary energy, they think these people that wrote these books and was talking about this stuff are goddamn prophets. And these people are literally gods to them because they knew something that they couldn't figure out. And they're like, how did they know this? By being awareness. So I'm out, man. I might do another video. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another one. But I'm out, man. I appreciate everybody showing love. This channel ain't for everybody, because you can't save everybody. Vibe higher.